Hello Year 3-4 and welcome back for Chapter 9. So, that night, as the lapdog slept in their basket, the yellow cat tiptoed up the stairs and out of the door without a sound. Butch Hilbert turned over and thumped his tail, and Roop the Fang licked his chops noisily and got comfortable before he started snoring again. Mr. Munro gently removed Snarler McMurtaugh's front paws from his head and quietly climbed out of the basket. Reaching up, he tugged his bow undone and let the ribbon fall to the floor. Then he tiptoed across to the corner of the room. Mr. Munro carefully tilted the loose floorboard. It gave a small creak. There's your picture. Oh, and this is a really good picture. I like the silhouettes of the skyline. Got the yellow cat there. Clive woke up and saw Mr. Munro with the loot. He let out a piercing screech. "Stop, thief!" But Mr. Munro was prepared. He tied up Clive firmly with the polka dot ribbon, wrapping it once around his legs, twice around his wings, and 3 times around his beak. He then tied a bow in it and pulled it up tight. Said Clive. Mr. Munro then sat down at the table, picked up the telephone, and started to dial. And there's a picture of the Clive being caught and Mr. Munro on the phone. I wonder who's going to call. Here's another picture of the yellow cat. Just then the doorbell rang and the lapdogs woke up. "What time is it?" snarled Snarler McMurtagh. "I was having a wonderful dream about squirrels," yawned Butch Hilbert. "What's that terrible smell?" asked the Sundance pup. Said Clive the cockatoo. The doorbell rang again. Mr. Munro climbed the stairs and opened the door. Here's a picture. There's that yellow cat again. Getting closer, I think. 4 ladies came in. They looked strangely familiar. Mr. Munro presented each of them with their stolen jewels. "Time to come home, you naughty, naughty boy," said Mrs. Armstrong. The Sundance pup wagged his tail. "Walkies," said Mrs. Lloyd. Roop the Fang barked excitedly. "Here, boy," said Mrs. Wilson, and Butch Hilbert rushed up to her. "Come to mummy," cooed Pinky Nougabower, "my little poodle doodle." "You'll never take me alive," snarled Snarler McMurtagh. There's the ladies. And there's a bit of a shocked dog. And here's another picture. What's the yellow cat up to? The ladies thanked Mr. Munro for all his help. They promised not to press charges as long as the lapdogs behaved themselves. When they had gone, Mr. Munro locked the door of the old warehouse. Then he picked up Clive the cockatoo and set off towards the Pepper Pot building. And that is the end of Chapter 9.